Hello, everybody, and welcome to another show doing the theory test. You can see I've got Mark again helping us.
Hello. Okay, let's go through some chat. So we've got Gillian Stotts who says, good evening, Dano, Mark, and everyone in the chat. So evening, Gillian. And then D. Harris says, good evening, Dano and Mark. Evening, D. D. Harris says that Gillian Stotts, good evening. And Gillian Stotts says, good evening, Dano, Mark, and everyone in the chat. And that's it for now.
Hi, Mum and D. So I'll get.
Okay, and Gillian Stotts says, good evening, D.
What would be affected if you carry a very heavy load on your vehicle? The vehicle's handling, the vehicle's ventilation, the vehicle's gearbox, the vehicle's battery. Select one answer.
Handling. I think that one just makes more sense.
What safety device must be fitted to a trailer braking system? Jockey wheel, stabilizer, breakaway cable, corner steadies. Select one answer.
Oh, I've had this one before. Right.
Stabilizer.
Right.
Corner steadies.
Don't. I think it's one of the things with the wheels.
Jockey wheel. Stabilizer.
Hopefully.
You're leaving a safe gap as you follow a large vehicle. What should you do if a car moves into this gap? Drop back further. Sound your horn. Start to overtake. Flash your headlights. Select one answer. Drop back further.
So, yeah.
You're driving on a single carriageway road. Why should you keep well back while you're following a large vehicle? To get the best view of the road ahead. To leave a gap in case the vehicle stops and rolls back. To give yourself acceleration space if you decide to overtake. To offer other drivers a safe gap if they want to overtake you. Select one answer. You're driving on a single carriageway road. Why should you keep well back while you're following a large vehicle?
Right.
To get the best view of the road ahead.
Yes.
To leave a gap in case the vehicle stops and rolls back.
Yeah. I don't think it's that one.
To give yourself acceleration space if you decide to overtake.
Could be, but no.
To offer other drivers a safe gap if they want to overtake you.
No. I think it's to give yourself more visual view.
What does the term blind spot mean? An area covered by your right-hand mirror. An area not visible to the driver. An area not covered by your headlights. An area covered by your left-hand mirror. Select one answer.
An area not viewed by the driver, which is generally over your shoulder.
What should you do before slowing down or stopping your vehicle? Use the mirrors. Flash the headlights. Sound the horn. Select a higher gear. Select one answer.
Use mirrors.
What's the maximum fine for driving or riding without insurance? Unlimited. £5,000. £500. £1,000. Select one answer.
Oh. So you've got no insurance. I don't think it's 1,000. $500. I think that's too low. But now I've got.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Right.
So, if you get pulled over and you've got no insurance, it's a serious crime, which it's against the law, but you haven't harmed anybody. If you then drove a car with no insurance and crashed into another driver, it could go up. So it depends on the situation where you've been caught without insurance.
Right. So unlimited may be the best option.
A police officer asks to see your documents. You don't have them with you. How many days do you have to produce them at a police station? 14 days. 21 days. 5 days. 7 days. Select one answer.
I'm sure it's 14 days to produce.
What's the main benefit of driving a 4-wheel drive vehicle? Shorter stopping distances. Improved grip on the road. Lower fuel consumption. Improved passenger comfort. Select one answer.
There was not going to be improved passenger comfort.
Shorter stopping distances. Improved grip on the road.
Could be that one.
Lower fuel consumption.
Yeah. I think that's more for this. Yeah.
You're driving a vehicle that has anti-lock brakes. How should you apply the foot brake when you need to stop in an emergency? Slowly and gently. Rapidly and gently. Rapidly and firmly. Slowly but firmly. Select one answer.
Right. So slowly.
Is you need to stop in an emergency. Which one of them is going to stop you in the quickest in an emergency?
Fast. So rapidly.
Rapidly and firmly.
Yeah. Or rapidly.
Rapidly and gently.
Rapidly, gently.
Okay, but what happens if your foot slips off the pedal?
Yeah. Then you could hit the gas again and then cause more bigger problems.
Rapidly and firmly. How can you avoid wheel spin when you're driving on an icy road? Use the parking brake if the wheels start to slip. Brake gently and repeatedly. Drive in a low gear at all times. Drive at a slow speed in the highest gear possible. Select one answer.
Right. So let's go on the road. It's icy. Parking brake, I think, would cause the brakes to lock, and then you just skid anyways.
Brake gently and repeatedly.
Yeah, but that could cause.
Drive in a low gear at all times. Drive at a slow speed in the highest gear possible.
No. I don't think there's anything to do with brakes, but
So You're looking at driving a low gear at all times.
At the moment, but I don't think it is.
Can you do 40 miles an hour in first gear?
That's what I'm thinking. You can't.
Would you be doing 40 miles an hour in icy conditions?
No.
What speed would you be driving in icy conditions?
So no, you would go for 20 miles.
So would you say that's a slow speed?
No, it's fast. So, because in the brake, using the handbrake is going to cause you skid.
Mm-hmm.
Braking gently.
Brake gently and repeatedly. Drive at a slow speed in the highest gear possible.
Well, setting off in first gear
Yeah.
in ice, what could that possibly do?
We're not going to have the grip on the road because you can't get away fast enough.
So what would you do?
Or go to high gear
Yeah,
and then
that's
reduce.
going to give you better grip on the road. So
You're being overtaken by a long, heavily laden lorry. What should you do if it's taking a long time for it to overtake? Hold your speed. Slow down. Speed up. Change direction. Select one answer.
Hold your speed. Hold your speed.
is that safe to do so?
Let's see how.
You're being overtaken by a long, heavily laden lorry. What should you do if it's taking a long time for it to overtake?
So I'm going 20 miles an hour. I'm going to have to drop back. So I'm going to have to slow down so I can drop back and he can slide in. Yes.
What should you do if a vehicle pulls out in front of you at a junction? Flash your headlights and drive up close behind. Accelerate past it immediately. Swerve past it and sound your horn. Slow down and be ready to stop. Select one answer.
Slow down and be ready to stop.
What should you do if you're being followed by an ambulance showing flashing blue lights? Pull over as soon as it's safe to do so. Accelerate hard to get away from it. Brake harshly and stop well out into the road. Maintain your speed and course. Select one answer. Pull over as soon as it's safe to do so.
I do see people pulling over to one side, but I don't think you're not supposed to do that.
You can. It's what we call pull over in a safe, convenient, and legal place.
Yeah.
Accelerate hard to get away from it.
That's definitely not it.
Brake harshly and stop well out into the road.
Well out? That means in the middle of the road or away from the road. So I don't think it's that one. Right?
Maintain your speed and course.
I think it's remain your speed and course.
So
Then
you
could stop them getting.
What are you supposed to do if you see a blue something that's flashing blue lights?
Well, normally, I would say pull up, like move across.
Go with your gut.
So pull over. as soon as you see a still.
Which plate may appear with this road sign? A, B, C, D. Select one answer.
The Humpback Bridge. That's B. Hump for 1.5 mile.
What color are the reflective studs along the left-hand edge of the motorway? White, red, amber, green. Select one answer.
Down the side. White.
You're traveling on a road that has road humps. What should you do when the driver in front is traveling more slowly than you? Overtake as soon as you can. Slow down and stay behind. Flash your headlights. Sound your horn. Select one answer.
Slow down and stay behind.
Can I just ask a
What
question?
should you do
Dano?
when you're driving along a road
Yeah.
that has a series of road humps?
'Cause you can
Vary
do this
your speed
there.
between each road hump. Set your car's cruise
2
control. Brake firmly when you reach each road hump. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. Select one answer.
Click previous. All right, we'll have to review it
Yeah.
at the end, but I just wanted to point something out to you.
Right.
Okay. So you can't go previous, can you?
You need to answer or flag this as it before moving on.
Okay, click OK.
Right.
Click flag. And click previous. See if that works.
You're traveling on a road that has road humps.
Right.
What should you do when the driver in front is traveling more slowly than you?
So what-
Overtake as soon as you can. Slow down and stay behind. Flash your headlights. Sound your horn. Select one answer.
So, Dano, what's it saying that sign is?
It says the hump.
Right. Now, a couple of questions ago, you got another sign. And what did you say it was?
A Humpback Bridge.
Are they similar signs?
Yep.
A humpback bridge and road humps, are they similar signs? Or do you want to go back a couple of questions ago to see if that is the correct answer? So
What color are the reflective studs along the
previous.
left-hand edge of which plate may appear with this road sign?
It's
A, B, C, D. Select one answer.
Do you think that is still the correct answer?
hump for male. For a male.
Yeah. So you can do this. I just want to make an example because you can do this in a test. Sometimes we might give the answer to a previous question further along. So it's just giving you the answer further along, but you had got that one not right, which allows you now then to go back.
What color are the reflective studs along the You're traveling on a road that has road humps.
Yep, you're correct on
What
that
should
one.
you do when the driver in front What should you do when you're driving
Right.
along a road that
There
has
we
a series
go.
of road humps? Vary your speed between each road hump. Set your car's cruise control. Brake firmly when you reach each road hump. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. Select one answer.
Stay.
What should you do before driving into a tunnel? Close your sunroof. Switch off your radio. Switch on your windscreen wipers. Take off your sunglasses. Select one answer.
Eh?
Okay. Think of the situation. What should you do before driving into a tunnel? Well, what's it going to be like in a tunnel?
Well, there's going to be no sun, so it's going to be dark.
Mm-hmm.
and that could reduce your sight. I don't close your sunroof. Well, it's not going to affect anything. Radio, yeah, might go all fuzzy, but that's not going to affect your driving.
Switch on your windscreen wipers.
No, because it's not raining. You're indoors.
You've broken down on a two-way road. You have a warning triangle. At least how far from your vehicle should you place the warning triangle? 25 meters, 82 feet. 5 meters, 16 feet. 45 meters, 147 feet. 100 meters, 328 feet. Select one answer.
Okay. I hate these questions because I can't picture how far things are. Right. I don't think it's going to be 328 feet because that sounds too big. But I don't think it's going to be 16 feet because I think that's too close.
So it's between 25 meters and 45 meters.
Yep. So I think it's going to be 45. I think the end with the hole because I can't picture distance.
Ooh.
What should you do if you have to stop while you're going through a congested tunnel? Ignore any message signs, as they're never up to date. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. Make a U-turn and find another route. Pull up very close to the vehicle in front to save space. Select one answer.
Right, so you need to pull over. You need to
What should you do if you have to stop while you're going through a congested tunnel?
just means it's full of traffic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Ignore any message signs, as they're never up to date.
Never do that because
Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front.
yeah.
Make a U-turn and find another route.
Nope.
Pull up very close to the vehicle in front to save space.
No, because what if he needs to slam his brakes on? Nothing.
What restrictions apply to people who have a provisional driving license? They can't drive unaccompanied. They can't drive with more than one passenger. They can't drive over 30 miles per hour. They can't drive at night. Select one answer. You stop on the hard shoulder of a motorway and use the emergency telephone. Where's the best place to wait for help to arrive? On the hard shoulder. Well away from the carriageway. With your vehicle. Next to the phone. Select one answer.
With your vehicle.
Which vehicles are prohibited from using the motorway? Cars with automatic transmission. Powered mobility scooters. Motorcycles over 50 cc. Double-deck buses. Select one answer.
Prohibited.
Yeah, they're not allowed on the motorway.
Yeah. So it's got to be mobility scooters.
You're waiting at a level crossing. What must you do if a train passes but the lights keep flashing? Phone the signal operator. Edge over the stop line and look for trains. Carry on waiting. Park and investigate. Select one answer.
Carry on waiting.
You're turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do if the central reservation is too narrow to contain your vehicle? Stop in the first lane so that other vehicles give way. Wait until the road is clear in both directions. Proceed to the central reservation and wait. Emerge slightly to show your intentions. Select one answer.
Let's have a recap.
You're turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do if the central reservation is too narrow to contain your vehicle?
Oh, so you wait.
Wait until the road is clear in both directions.
Yeah. That's a sensible answer.
What's the meaning of this sign? School crossing patrol.
Nope.
National speed limit. Waiting restrictions. No entry. Select one answer.
No entry.
Is it?
Or is it? No entry stop across. National speed limit.
Is it?
Limit. Hold on. Right, I know it's not the school.
Mm-hmm.
National speed.
Waiting restrictions.
So waiting restrictions are roads that you are not allowed to stop and wait on.
Yeah.
You have to keep driving unless it's an emergency breakdown.
How should you signal if you're going straight ahead at a roundabout? Signal right on the approach to the roundabout and keep the signal on. Signal left after you leave the roundabout and enter the new road. Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you're going to take. Signal right on the approach and then left to leave the roundabout. Select one answer.
The other roundabout, you turn right to come
Right,
up.
so a basic roundabout layout is you can go left at the first exit, ahead at the second exit, and right at the third exit. So it's asking you want to go straight.
Yeah.
Okay, so what signal should you do? So you're going off at the second exit, which is straight ahead. What should you do? When should you indicate?
Signal right on the approach to the roundabout and keep the signal on.
No, because I could confuse.
Signal left after you leave the roundabout and enter the new road. Signal right on the approach and then left to leave the roundabout.
Things that one, but
Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you're going to take. Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you're going to take.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which is the most vulnerable road user? Tractor driver, lorry driver, motorcyclist, car driver. Select one answer.
Motorbike.
You're about to overtake a cyclist. Why should you leave them as much room as you would give to a car? The cyclist might speed up. The cyclist might be unsettled if you pass too near them. The cyclist might have to make a left turn. The cyclist might get off their bicycle. Select one answer.
Right. So you'll mean speed up, well, it's not going to speed up.
The cyclist might be unsettled if you pass too near them.
Yeah.
The cyclist might have to make a left turn.
Right.
The cyclist might get off their bicycle.
Which we call that dismounting.
Yeah. Which I think is more likely.
What should you do when you see these horse riders in front? Slow down and be ready to stop. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Pull out to the middle of the road. Give a right turn signal. Select one answer.
Right, get ready to stop, slow down, and get ready to stop. Yeah. Switch your hazard warning lights on. Well, this is not a hazard. Could turn into one, but don't think so. Yeah.
Pull out to the middle of the road.
Over here, if you're going to overtake, I suppose you could.
Yeah, but look at the road ahead. Can you clearly see that road ahead?
No, because there's obviously trees here, and you don't know if there's a bend here. So there could be a car coming around there.
There's also a dip in the road.
Yeah, so there could be a car down there as well.
So what is the best option out of all of them?
Slow down and get ready to stop.
Mm-hmm.
What does this sign mean? A route for pedestrians only. A route for cyclists only. A route for pedestrians and cyclists. No route for pedestrians and cyclists. Select one answer.
Route for pedestrians and cyclists.
What's likely to happen if you put too much oil in your engine? The clutch pedal will lock. The timing belt will slip. The air intake will become blocked. The oil seals will leak. Select one answer.
Too much oil, so you're gonna get, let's say you're gonna get leaks because you're overflowing it.
The timing belt will slip.
Could, but don't think that's to do with the oil.
The clutch pedal will lock.
No, I don't.
The air intake will become blocked. You need to top up your battery with distilled water. What level should you fill it to? Just below the cell plates. Just above the cell plates. Halfway up the battery. The top of the battery. Select one answer.
I have never known anybody to top up a battery before. I'm sorry, but this question is so outdated.
Yeah.
Just below the cell plates. Just above the cell plates.
I think just below. No idea. I think I would go to a garage.
You have to arrive on time for an appointment. How should you plan for the journey? Avoid roads with the national speed limit. Prevent other drivers from overtaking. Allow plenty of time for the trip. Plan to travel at busy times. Select one answer.
Allow plenty of time for the trip.
What may help to deter a thief from stealing your car? Etching the registration number on the windows. Always keeping the headlights on. Always keeping the interior light on. Fitting reflective glass windows. Select one answer.
Keep headlights on.
When should you check the engine oil level? When the engine is hot. Early in the morning. Every time you drive the car. Before a long journey. Select one answer.
Every time you drive the car.
Really? When should you check the oil level? Well, it's not really something you do every time you want to drive your car to the shop. But if your engine oil was low and you went on a journey that's quite far away.
Yeah.
So basically, before a long journey, you do check like your tyre pressures, the water, coolant, all that, just to make sure that they're not going to fail on you while you are on a 4 or 5 hour drive.
Yeah.
Where would you expect to see these markers? On a railway bridge. On a diversion sign. On a motorway sign. On a heavy goods vehicle. Select one answer.
Heavy goods vehicle.
How can drinking alcohol affect your ability to drive or ride? Your awareness of danger will be improved. Your confidence will be reduced. Your reactions will be faster. Your ability to judge speed will be reduced. Select one answer.
Right.
Your awareness of danger will be improved.
No, I don't. Well, I think it will be reduced.
Your confidence will be reduced.
I think we'll be more confident.
Your reactions will be faster.
No, it's probably slower.
Your ability to judge speed will be reduced.
Yeah.
What's the main hazard the driver of the red car, Arrowed, should be aware of?
The boss.
Oncoming vehicles will assume the driver is turning right. The bus may move out into the road. The black car may stop suddenly. Glare from the sun may affect the driver's vision. Select one answer.
The bus may move out, which it looks like he is.
You take some cough medicine given to you by a friend. What should you do before driving your car? Ask your friend if taking the medicine affected their driving. Check the label to see if the medicine will affect your driving. Drink some strong coffee 1 hour before driving. Drive a short distance to see if the medicine is affecting your driving. Select one answer.
Check the label.
Why should the junction on the left be kept clear? To allow vehicles to make a U-turn. To allow the bus to reverse. To allow vehicles to enter and emerge. To allow vehicles to park. Select one answer.
To allow vehicles to enter and emerge.
Where would you find these flashing red light signals? Motorway exits. Zebra crossings. Level crossings. Pelican crossings. Select one answer.
Right. Have you seen what the railways?
Mhm.
The railway crossing
Yeah, which is
was not up.
Motorway exits.
No, it's not a motorway one. It's not a zebra crossing.
Zebra crossings. Level crossings.
Level crossing.
Pelican crossings.
Nah, level crossings.
What does this sign mean? Telephone box ahead. Toilet ahead. No through road. T-junction. Select one answer.
T-junction.
What does this sign mean? Water across the road. Uneven road surface. Bridge over the road. Road ahead ends. Select one answer.
Flood.
Water across the road. At traffic lights, what does it mean when the amber light shows on its own? Stop at the stop line. Prepare to go. Go if no pedestrians are crossing. Go if the way is clear. Select one answer.
That means stop. Prepare to go. Can you get ready to go?
remember the traffic light sequences.
But because it goes amber, red.
So what is the sequence for lights for setting off?
Green.
So you're at red
Yeah.
at a junction, waiting to get to go. What is the sequence for you to go?
Red and amber, amber, and then green.
What is the sequence for stopping?
Green, amber, amber, red, and then red. So you get in
Go if no pedestrians are crossing.
Remember, that's a flash in amber.
Yep. To stop at the lane. Because it's
What does this sign mean? Cattle grid ahead. Level crossing with gate or barrier. Gated road ahead. Level crossing without gate or barrier. Select one answer.
I don't think it's done.
Cattle grid ahead.
No, I don't think it's cattle grid.
Level crossing with gate or barrier.
I don't think it's anything to do with level crossing.
Gated road ahead.
Yeah. I think the crossing one's up.
What requires extra care when you're driving or riding in windy conditions? Using the brakes. Moving off on a hill. Passing pedal cyclists. Turning into a narrow road. Select one answer.
Down
What
along.
requires extra care when you're driving or riding in windy conditions?
Yeah.
The passing cyclists.
Which is the most vulnerable road user? Car driver. Cyclist. Tractor driver. Lorry driver.
Cyclists.
Select one answer.
You just said this question to me a while ago.
You're about to overtake a cyclist. Why should you leave them as much room as you would give to a car? The cyclist might be unsettled if you pass too near them. The cyclist might speed up. The cyclist might have to make a left turn. The cyclist might get off their bicycle. Select one answer.
Let me get off.
Right, review. Okay, so there's a few tonight, Dano, but we're a bit out of practice with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so end the thing. Right. So what would be affected if you carry a very heavy load on the vehicle? Oh, you got that one right. So go to number 2. What safety device must be fitted to a trailer braking system? Well, remember the previous one, you said a jockey wheel helps when a trailer's not connected to a vehicle to help you maneuver it.
Yeah.
So breakaway cable, which means that the cable will break easily and not stay attached. Okay. Yeah, go to the next one. A police officer asks you to do a producer. It's
7 days.
no 7 days. You've got a
Yeah.
week. But even they don't do producers anymore, so there you go. Next one. What colour are the reflective studs along the left-hand edge of the motorway? Well, the left-hand edge of the motorway, the other side of that is a hard shoulder where cars might be broken down. So they would be red as a warning lights, reflective studs. Yeah. Okay. Next one. You stop on the hard shoulder motorway. You need to be well away from the carriageway because your car could still get hit, even if it's on the hard shoulder.
Yeah.
So keep as well away from the carriageway as possible. Next one. You're about to overtake cycle. I should give you. Yeah, you might get unsettled and fall off, basically. So, yeah, that's a possibility. Or they might swerve or anything else like that. So it's just learning these, so don't worry. Right, so just above this is a really, really old question, and you don't have this in modern batteries now, but you would fill them just above the cell plates.
So I was on the right lane because I've obviously put cell.
You're on the right line, but you fill them above. But it's a good question to flag up for for next time.
Yeah.
Etching the registration number on the windows to prevent a thief from stealing your car. We think about it. If your registration number is on the windows, the police can quite easily pull over the car and check if the number plate matches the etched number plate on the windows.
Yeah.
So it's just a way of deterring a thief. Right, so you put T-junction. It's basically no through road. So if you look about it, it isn't a T, but the top, it's a rectangle with red, which is warning, you can't get through there. Okay, 47, whatever that one was. Level crossing with gate or barrier. So basically, it'll automatically have a gate or a barrier. It might be an automatic gate or barrier, or it could be one that is manned as well. They're very rare again, but there is the possibility of them. I've seen a couple in my time. And the last one,
Yeah.
again, if you'd have got the first one right, you would have been able to get this one right. So you know the answer to this one. And there we go.
I got 14.
Yeah, he's still good, but you know, you're out of practice a little bit because you haven't done it for over a week. So, yeah. Okay, do you want me to catch up with this chat?
Yep.
So D says drive faster so it can't catch you. LOL. D picked up on that one. So that gives answer for the question to previously. So that's when I said that they gave the answer to the question that you'd answered incorrectly to previously, but you are allowed to go back and change that answer in the test. So that's why I tried to point it out to you that you're able to do that in a test. This is the mobility scooters on a motorway. Yeah, Grandma Harris here doing 70 on a motorway. Mrs. must be towing me. LOL. D says must be an old battery. I've had to do it. D says when did they get Alexa to voice this? LOL. Gillian says good show and well done and a big thumbs up. And D Harris says over here they told stand to rear of the car and over the crash barrier. So yeah. So just keep away from the thing. So that's it. Okay.
Not sure. Obviously, like you say, been off for a little bit, so
You'll do better. You'll get there next time.
Yeah. I have got me rota for the next week, so I could do one on Thursday.
Next week.
The 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay.
Right.
Right. Yeah, say my good night. So thank you everybody for watching. Well done again tonight, Dano. Just keep at it. Don't get out of practice.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm heading over to Lindsay's build now, and his live stream. So I'll see everybody over there. So good night from me.
Yep. Thank you everybody for coming along. Thank you more for helping with the game. And see you all next time. Do you want to get those last couple of bits of chat?
Yeah, D says, not a bad effort, Dano. Good job. And to Mark helping out. See you next time. And then D says, night, Gillian. And that's it.
Right. So, night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.